Stephen Curry is sitting, the Warriors aren't really scoring, and yet Golden State is still winning. What happens when Curry and the offense come back? The defending champions went into the season as favorites to repeat, though Boston and Houston looked like title threats while running off lengthy winning streaks, and LeBron James has played some of the best basketball in his career. Yet the Warriors have shaken off the injury to their two-time MVP and a few others to climb right back in their usual spot atop the NBA standings at 27-7. So as the calendar prepares to change, has anything changed with it since the preseason? I still would say, listen, I'll be absolutely shocked if somebody beats Golden State, but injuries pop up, ABC/ESPN analyst Jeff Van Gundy said, using Curry's absence as an example. If an injury happens at the wrong time, things change, and I think Houston has put themselves in great position. I think San Antonio has withstood the injury to Kawhi Leonard better than anyone could have expected, and Cleveland, after a terrible start, has played terrific basketball. Curry has missed 9 games with a sprained right ankle, and the Warriors said Tuesday he would be re-evaluated Friday. The offense isn't fully clicking without him, as the Warriors have been held below 100 points 3 times in the last 4 games. So they have turned themselves into stoppers, leading the league in defensive rating by allowing 100.8 points per 100 possessions and limiting the Cavaliers to 32% shooting in their NBA Finals rematch on Christmas. Well, it helps when you have guys like KD, Kevin Durant, and Draymond Green back there to clean up any missed assignments, All-Star Klay Thompson said. They're so good at contesting every shot in the paint, blocking shots. They play with such great toughness. If teams can't beat the Warriors when they're short-handed, it's hard to imagine anyone doing it when they're at full strength. But Van Gundy won't rule out the Rockets, who were wiping out all their opponents until Chris Paul was hurt again after 14 straight victories. I think they are an absolute legitimate contender, Van Gundy said. I think the Western Conference Finals will have the 2 best teams in it, and I think whoever comes out of that will win the championship. And in the East, after Boston followed Cleveland's loss on Christmas, there was a new team leading the East. Toronto's stay was short, as the Raptors lost 98-93 Tuesday in Dallas to fall back behind the Celtics by percentage points. But the Raptors did enough before that to convince at least one rival they belonged in the discussion with the top teams in the conference. The Raptors had just swept a home-and-home series from Philadelphia, improving to 12-1 in Toronto. I said when I left, they just don't really get talked about like they should be talked about, 7-6 ERS coach Brett Brown said Monday. They've won 12 out of 13, they've got an all-star backcourt, Serge Ibaka is the real deal as a power forward, and they've been with each other for a while. Toronto was dominant during those 13 games, averaging 113.9 points and outscoring teams by an average of 13.6 points.